Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Hillsborough County Board of County Commissioners Quarterly Awards and Recognition Ceremony. For those of you who are joining us virtually, I'll ask if you're able to, that you please stand at this time for the Pledge of Allegiance and Invocation. We'll begin with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States
of America,
to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Heavenly Father, we thank you for these outstanding people and causes that are being recognized here this morning. We pray that we will continue to grow outstanding people and leaders in our community, and pray that those that are being recognized today will continue their good work out in our community. As always, Lord, I pray for our first responders and members of our armed forces. Pray that you will guide them and keep them safe each and every day. I give all of these thanks and ask for all of these blessings in your heavenly name. Amen. Okay. I do have a couple of memoranda to read into the record regarding a couple of absences. I will be sure that a clerk gets a copy of these as we are meeting virtually today. The first is from Board Chair Pat Kemp. The memo reads, Commissioner White, I am unable to attend today's meeting due to an obligation that prevents my attendance. Commissioner White, considering Chair Kemp's absence on that date, please read the reason for my absence into the record. And I apologize. That is from Commissioner Overman, and it was addressed to both myself and Chair Kemp. This one is from Chair Kemp, addressed to Vice Chair Overman, not knowing that she was going to be absent at the time. And it reads, please be advised that due to a scheduling conflict, I am unable to attend the Wednesday, August 25th, 2021 Quarterly Awards and Recognition Ceremony. Please read the reason for my absence into the record. With that being said, I know we don't need a quorum, but I will ask for a roll call at this time for the record.
Good morning. Commissioners Kemp and Overman are absent, so Chaplain White.
Here.
Cohen.
Here.
Hagan.
Here.
Myers.
Here.
Smith.
Here.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Today's ceremony celebrates the employees and residents whose work and accomplishments help make Hillsborough County the best county in the United States. Commissioner Cohen, I'd like to ask you to present our first recognition.
Well, thank you very much, Commissioner White. Our County Attorney, Christine Beck, and Deputy County Attorney, Mary Helen Farris here today.
Yes, we are, Commissioner.
Yes, we're here.
Good morning. Nice to see you. I am very honored this morning to present this recognition to someone who is widely respected as an expert in local government law, whose counsel the board and county departments and constitutional officers here in Hillsborough County rely on every day. Mary Helen Farris is a tremendous lawyer, a longtime deputy county attorney who also serves as the general counsel to the county attorney's office. Ms. Farris is board certified in city, county, and local government law. She has mentored and provided immense guidance to many lawyers who also became board certified, and has encouraged them to stay involved in local government law in both the private and public sectors. A leading expert in Florida elections law, Ms. Farris has represented the Hillsborough County Supervisor of Elections for more than 20 years, including in many notable presidential elections. Further, she is a preeminent scholar in ethics, public records, and sunshine law issues. She is so knowledgeable that prominent Florida attorney Pat Gleason considered the Dean of Florida Sunshine Law issues, calls her for legal advice. And I can tell you as a lawyer, when I read that, I was really stunned, because among the people that ask questions on these issues, Pat Gleason is literally the preeminent expert. She is the person that people call, and she calls Mary Helen. I think that is the highest compliment a person could get professionally. Ms. Farris is the past chair of the Florida Bar's City, County, and Local Government section, and is a past chair of the Certification Committee. Because of her tremendous accomplishments and contributions to local government law, the Florida Bar's City, County, and Local Government section awarded her the Ralph A. Marsicano Award this past spring. This statewide award, named after the longtime Tampa City attorney and general counsel of the Florida League of Cities, is the highest honor presented by the Florida Bar for outstanding contributions to local government law as determined by experts in this area. So I am very honored. It is our great pleasure this morning to recognize Mary Helen Farris on winning this prestigious award. I want to mention that the talking points mentioned that Ms. Farris is an avid horse lover and that she once transported a sick horse nearly 100 miles for treatment at 2 a.m. And that is an example of the type of dedication that she brings to her work each and every day in the county attorney's office. And I wanted to ask her if she would be willing to say a few remarks now in honor of this really tremendous achievement.
Thank you so much, Commissioner. I am honored and very humbled with this award. It is the highest award, and I've been active in this section for almost 30 years now. And I will say that Christine pulled off the ultimate surprise. I had no idea this was going to happen. We walked in the conference room and I saw my family there. It was like, something's up, this is strange. But I'm just thrilled, and I'm very humbled, and I appreciate the recognition. Thank you.
Well, we're sorry that it can't be in person, but at the same time, it really is just a tremendous achievement, and we really are very proud of you and appreciate everything that you do for us. Christine, I know that you also wanted to say a few words.
Yes, Commissioner Cohen, thank you, and board members, and I'll be brief. I know you have a very full agenda, but just following up on what the commissioner was saying, this is an amazing award. It's only given to one recipient each year. It is, it's always been sort of known as the pinnacle of achievement, in the local government world. And it was normally this would have been presented at the annual meeting of the Florida Bar in front of a packed room of people, and it would have been, all that goes with that. And this year we did have to do it a little bit differently. And so it was this surprise in the conference room, but it was videotaped and played at the Florida Bar meeting. So that was really nice. And I couldn't be more happier for Mary Helen and that she's received this recognition. She so very much deserves it. She's given her time and talent to the bar over many years. And this award reflects that service and contribution. And the comments you made about Pat Gleason, who is the guru in the state of Florida on sunshine law and public records. When I have a tough issue, I'll call Mary Helen and say, call Pat Gleason, and she gets through to her in 30 seconds and we get things rolling, because it's a really a long history of serving and working together on really difficult issues in the evolving area of public records and sunshine law, which Mary Helen is truly a statewide recognized expert in that area. But moreover, she's my right hand, and she's my deputy county attorney, and I couldn't be more thankful that she works with me in that role and serves the office and the county. She does an amazing job, and with professionalism and skill and integrity. But the one last thing I want to say about Mary Helen is that she's one of those very unique people that does all of that and makes it look so easy, effortless, just, like it's just nothing to it, never any stress. And, those statements about who you want in a foxhole with you when it matters. Mary Helen's one of those people. She stays calm, she gets through it, and we have fun while we're doing it too. So well-deserved, Mary Helen, congratulations, and thank you for all that you do for the county.
Thank you so much.
Well, on behalf of all of us, thank you very much. This is really very exciting, and congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
White, thank you very much.
Thanks. And before we move on to the next recognition, we have a couple commissioners in the queue to say a few words. I'll start with Commissioner Hagan.
Thank you, Commissioner White. Mary Helen, congratulations on this well-deserved award. The Commendation said it best. Your legal acumen is second to no one. It's been an honor to work with you over the last really 2 decades on a myriad of issues. I've relied on your knowledge and expertise and really have been so impressed with your ability to break down and explain an issue in a non-legalese manner. And I think that's one of the things that really stands out about you and your leadership. And I know as a non-lawyer, I really do appreciate that. And again, just want to say congratulations. This is well-deserved.
Thank you.
Thank you. And next we have Commissioner Smith that would like to say a few words.
Thank you. And I just want to briefly pile on with the congratulations and the pride that our county takes in having an attorney of your caliber on our team. And I can certainly testify that you are always accessible and available in a a warm and welcoming way, as Commissioner Hagan said, without explaining things in a easy to understand manner for non-lawyers. And I've seen you do that for me as a commissioner, as well as for some of the different citizen boards that I served on before coming here, where you would go and advise citizen advisory boards about the sunshine rules and answer questions and make it clear and to volunteers who serve the county as well. And so I just want to thank you for your always being available, always being at the other end of the telephone, and in order to answer questions graciously and knowledgeably and in a way that we can all really count on and depend on, with and have with where your answer is the answer, and even for some small matters or large matters. I just want to say I appreciate you very much and congratulations on this well-deserved award.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And Mary Helen, I'll just say that I've known you for a long time now. I appreciate your steady hand and leadership in the county attorney's office, and always appreciate you being available and for always giving me sound advice and sound advice in a way that I can understand it. So very grateful for that. And it's a tremendous honor for you to be recognized by your peers and by the Florida Bar like this. So congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. And Commissioner Hagan, I will just ask that you lower your hand if you'd be so kind. And it is my understanding that the recipient for the next award has not yet arrived or not yet logged on. Is that correct?
Commissioner White, this is Steve. She has arrived.
Oh, fantastic. Well, then we'll just roll right into the next recognition, which is going to be presented by Commissioner Smith.
Good morning. And the Hillsborough County Board of County Commissioners is pleased to recognize the recipient of the 2020 Hillsborough County Community WaterWise Award. This recognition was delayed due to COVID, and we are very happy to be able to present it today. For over 20 years, the Community WaterWise Award program has recognized attractive water conserving landscapes at homes, businesses, industries, or governments that represent the beauty and resiliency of our natural environment. The county and Tampa Bay Water sponsor this award, which is administered by the Hillsborough County Extension Service. And I'm especially pleased to be and honored to be able to give this award today from the county, as well as being an appointee from the county to the Tampa Bay Water Board, and a big fan of our county extension service. The winning landscapes have coupled attractive design with Florida-friendly landscaping, as well as irrigation systems or techniques that minimize water waste. Today, I am pleased to announce that the 2020 Hillsborough County Winning Landscape Award belongs to Shirley McFarlane of Brandon. And I understand Shirley is with us today.
Yes, I am.
So good to see you today, and welcome. And our Lynn Barber, Hillsborough County Extension Florida-friendly landscaping agent, and Hillsborough County Extension Director Stephen Gran, also with us.
Yes, we are here.
Excellent. Shirley, I understand, is quite the gardening enthusiast. She would rather be outside in her amazing landscape than nearly anywhere else. Her favorite plants include some of my favorites, the Florida native coontie, perennial peanut, Australian tree fern, liriope, jasmine, pinecone ginger, and much more. But here's a fun fact. Shirley and her husband built the entire landscape from scratch. They installed water features, micro irrigation, and the plant palette themselves. And with that, I'm going to turn the podium over to Lynn Barber. Ms. Barber.
Thank you. Thank you, Commissioner. I can tell you that I would prefer being in Shirley's landscape pretty much rather than anywhere else myself. It is absolutely beautiful. They created everything from scratch, designed it, and they're not landscape designers, but it is amazing. So Shirley, I want to say congratulations. I love your landscape. She has done such a great job. It is not only water-wise, it is Florida-friendly, and it is phenomenal.
Thank you.
Well, thank you. And this is the award.
Oh, yeah. We are yard people. We always have been, but it was always that Southern living look with lots of grass and lots of annuals and lots of watering. When we retired, we got a smaller place, but it was totally overgrown with trees. And money enters into it too. It seemed more economical to live with the trees than it did to clear the property and plant grass. So that's what we did. And it just became a hobby that we, thanks, and COVID really helped too, because we stayed home a lot. And so that really made it an incentive. But we've enjoyed it so much, and we love to show it off. You know, we love for people to come and look at it. So thinking about putting a little sign out, you know, free tour. But thank you very much.
All right, so Shirley, and it is concrete. So Shirley, I would like to present you with the 2020 Community Waterwise Award, which you most certainly and your husband deserve.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank
And
you.
thank you, Commissioner.
Thank you. You know, it's so important to illustrate that it is possible to do a water-wise landscape in an attractive way with the kinds of plants that really belong in a and really thrive in a Florida landscape in our climate. I have been a member of the Florida Native Plant Society for a long time, so I have a deep appreciation of that. I also appreciate our county extension service. I myself went to our local library a few years ago at one of their extension program service presentations and learned how to install a micro irrigation system myself in my yard by myself. And some of my friends have learned from the extension service how to install rain barrels and do composting. So I just wanted to add a little plug for our extension service in the services that they offer our citizens to follow in Shirley McFarlane's footsteps in making water-wise landscapes throughout the county. So thank you very much. Mr. Grand, did you want to say anything?
Thank you, Commissioner. You actually highlighted everything that I was planning on mentioning, but I do again appreciate this award from the Board of County Commissioners, because it really does highlight all of our extension programs, and it kind of sits as a capstone to our Florida-friendly landscaping program, which is available to all Hillsborough County residents. And it will teach those landscaping, water conservation, composting, educational programs, and it helps to reduce water, pesticide, and fertilizer use in the landscape. And again, thank you very much for recognizing this wonderful landscape this year. And we will be back shortly with our 2021 award. Thank you.
Well, thank you, and congratulations once again to Shirley McFarlane. That is an incredible job you and your husband have done. So with that, I'll turn
Thank you so much.
to Commissioner White.
Thank you very much, Commissioner Smith, and congratulations, Ms. McFarlane, and you're living testament to the fact that we can conserve water and reduce fertilizer and pesticide use one household at a time. So thank you. That takes us to our next presentation, which will be delivered by Commissioner Myers.
Good morning, Commissioner White. I'm elated to be here. Can you all hear me? I'm elated to be here at Hillsborough County Fire and Rescue Office of Emergency Management this morning. As you can see, I have the team with me. As we continue to confront challenges posed to us by COVID-19, Hillsborough County will always be grateful to our emergency responders. They have protected the public, kept our residents and visitors healthy and safe, and assured that precaution and solutions are made to help our community. The Hillsborough County Fire and Rescue Office of Emergency Management has been a key part of our COVID-19 response from day one. The amazing department and its dedicated staff are true heroes in every sense of the word, working tirelessly to serve the people of our county during the most trying times. It is my pleasure and honor to present this commendation to Mr. Dudley and his staff for everything they have done and still continue to do for Hillsborough County. The commendation reads, the Hillsborough County Board of County Commissioners is pleased to recognize the Hillsborough County Office of Emergency Management for its dedication to improving the lives of residents while overcoming the daunting challenges posed by COVID-19 pandemic. Since March 2020, Hillsborough County healthcare providers and emergency responders have worked tirelessly to collaborate to provide impactful and inspirational service to residents during the pandemic. Their heartening actions, advocacy, and innovation help preserve quality of life, strengthen hope, and encourage all to adapt and adjust to difficult circumstances. Advocating for implementing public health guidelines, providing health care to those in need, and coordinating the community's response to ever-changing challenges of the pandemic are just a few examples of how these organizations have harnessed their creativity and determined to serve the public. One such organization is Hillsborough County Office of Emergency Management, whose efforts and generosity are a testament to its compassion, resolve, and dedication to public service. The Board of County Commissioners of Hillsborough County, Florida, does hereby commend Hillsborough County Office of Emergency Management for its commitment and steadfast service in times of need, and thank the organization for all it has done for the betterment of the county community. Executed this 25th day of August 2021, signed by all 7 commissioners. Mr. Dudley, as I pass through the communities and I see various signs, heroes work here. Your team has the heroes that's working here in our fire and rescue, and I'm sure there are some comments that you would like to say and share with us this morning.
Thank you, Commissioner Myers. It's an honor and a privilege for the Fire Rescue Office of Emergency Management to be recognized today. On behalf of the team, we would like to thank you, the Board of County Commissioners, the County Administrator, Deputy Administrator Horadell, Fire Chief Jones, and our fire rescue team. Hillsborough County executives, department directors, employees, Department of Health, healthcare systems, constitutionals, municipal, and community partners for all their support. Without community support at every level, the team would not be successful. The Office of Emergency Management team and partners have been engaged in COVID response recovery operation for over 17 months and still ongoing. March 2020 through June 2021, the EOC operated at a level 2 activation for 478 days. During this period, OEM and all its partners have accomplished what some may see as impossible under the most stressful conditions. Conducted approximately 356,000 tests in Steele County. Conducted approximately 438,000 COVID vaccines in Steele County. Total PPE distribution, 3.35 million pieces of personal protective equipment have been distributed. Over 500 employees were activated as part of the Employee Emergency Response Program for the call center, testing sites, quarantine and isolation sites, alternate care sites, vaccination sites, TVA missions, food service, warehouse operations, mass distribution, mass care operations through the R3 program, homeless services, housing, feeding, shelter operations, antibody therapy operations, and real estate reconnaissance, all while responding to multiple events, hurricanes, tropical storms, civil disturbances, special events like the Super Bowl 55. I'm proud of the OEM team and all its sacrifice and dedication it takes to do this important work. Again, Commissioner, thank you for joining us here at the Peace Shop, and we appreciate the support of the Board of County Commissioners.
Thank you so much. And as always, you know, it takes a great leader, and Chief Jones is here. Chief Jones, if you can just step, and if you would just have 1 second to say a few words.
Thank you, Commissioner. Not to repeat everything that's already been said, but it truly is an honor to serve as Fire Chief of Hillsborough County Fire Rescue. I'm honored to be able to be a part of this emergency management team. They have the full support of our department and my support as well. They have done an amazing amount of work over the last 17 now months. And I couldn't be more proud of the accomplishments here, and we expect even greater things in the future. Thank you.
Okay. And again, thank you, team, for making a difference in Hillsborough County. You continue to serve our residents with the utmost respect, making sure when COVID-19, you're there at every event, helping to make sure those that want to be tested, those that want the COVID shot, you're there to serve. Again, thank you for serving our county with dignity, integrity, grace, and honor. Thank you, Commissioner White.
Thank you, Commissioner Myers. And before we move on, Commissioner Smith would like to make some comments.
Thank you. And I just want to express my great appreciation and admiration for our fire rescue team from the top ranks to through the general rank and file. You all have had an enormous load dropped in your laps for a long time. You know, it's one thing to step up to a crisis, a short crisis, and deal with that. But you have been dealing with this enormous load of the pandemic on top of your regular first responder duties day in and day out, along with hurricanes as well. And at every turn, I am more and more impressed by the professional service and the caring and dedication that that I've seen, but more than that, that our citizens have reported to us time and time again that you know, at our vaccination sites, at our testing sites, at all the places where they are interacting with you, they find a warm and caring and helpful representation of our fire rescue services. And you, from every man and woman in that service, has continued to make our county proud in your public service at every turn, where you have no reason to think that you are going to be commended for it. Everybody is turning out, working hard and representing us well, and certainly Mr. Dudley and Chief Jones, as you represent our county to the press and the media, answering tough questions, helping people understand the things that our citizens are dealing with and how we're responding. I am very grateful to your being ambassadors and professional representatives of our county. I'm very proud of our fire rescue services and just want to thank you today.
Thank you, Commissioner Smith, and Commissioner Cohen would like to say a few words to this group as well.
Thank you, Commissioner White. I'll be very brief because Commissioner Myers and Commissioner Smith said it very well. But I did have a chance about a week ago to spend some time out in the field with our Hillsborough County Fire Rescue folks. And the word that comes to mind after that experience and listening here this morning and just the day-to-day interactions that we all have through this pandemic is compassion. You know, there is such compassion shown for our citizens. And I was so proud when we were out in the field ministering to people who were ill I was so proud of the way that they were treated. And I felt like, you know, for us to be spending tax dollars on this type of service, we are doing something right in this community. We are valuing the lives and well-being of our citizens. And I just want to add my voice to say thank you for everything that you do each and every day. We support you, and we're here with you, and we're appreciative.
Thank you, Commissioner Cohen. And I too would like to send my heartfelt gratitude to this fine group of first responders. You're in your second year of the COVID pandemic, your second hurricane season since the pandemic has started, and all the while maintaining and juggling your customary duties as well. So I thank you, and I'm sure I speak on behalf of the entire board when I tell you that we owe you a debt of gratitude and appreciate everything you do each and every day. And with that, I have the honor of presenting the next commendation. And I'd like to ask if the following individuals are with us this morning: Scott Trebatoski from Pet Resources, and Joe Gross and Roger Mills from Code Enforcement and Animal Control.
Yes, Commissioner.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Thank you all so much for being here. The staffs of Pet Resources and Animal Control are some of the most caring people you will ever meet. They do everything they can to provide comfort, care, and forever homes to vulnerable animals. And this is not an easy task. Sometimes the challenge is to develop innovative ways to provide resources to pet owners who, for a variety of reasons, feel that they must give up their four-legged friends so those pets can remain with their owners. The difficulties people have when circumstances change can have a negative impact on their family pets. Keeping Pets with Their People is a program that focuses on the needs of the people and pets to keep them together during tough times. COVID-19 has really put this new concept to a test. The National Association of Counties recognizes programs that can assist other counties in better serving their communities, and it recently honored the Pet Support Team. The team helps pets and people through innovative services that aim to keep pets as part of the family, extending the concept to returning pets home directly in the field rather than impounding them to the shelter. With additional opportunities to expand the program, families can remain focused on helping themselves through tough times with the support of our employees. So at this time, I'd like to read this commendation into the record, and it reads, the Hillsborough County Board of County Commissioners congratulates Hillsborough County Pet Resources and Animal Control for winning a national honor that recognizes their comprehensive and innovative efforts to keep pets and people together as a happy family. The trailblazing Keeping Pets with Their People initiative was developed after Pet Resources and Animal Control staff and volunteers, through experience and research, determined that many issues leading to animal surrenders were short-term, solvable, and preventable. The Special Pet Support Team's drive to have these animals avoid even one night in a shelter is a testament to their dedication, creativity, and problem-solving skills. For instance, these passionate animal lovers developed a list of housing rentals that accept larger pets and identified clinics willing to provide low-cost care, among other resources for the public. The results have been dramatic. Last year, families were able to keep or rehome more than 1,000 pets that otherwise would have been given up, thanks to the program's individualized services. As a result, the National Association of Counties presented Pet Resources and Animal Control a 2021 Achievement Award in Human Services at its recent national conference, which is a richly deserved honor. The Board of County Commissioners of Hillsborough County, Florida does hereby commend Pet Resources and Animal Control for keeping residents smiling, dogs' tails wagging, and cats purring together in the cozy confines of their homes, and wishes them continued success. It's awarded today, the 25th day of August, 2021, and signed by the commissioners. So I'd like to ask if everyone would like to say a few words, and I'll ask Mr. Trebetoski to go first.
Thank you again, Commissioner. I accept this award on behalf of our Pet Retention and Services team. They were kind of thrown into a new arena like the rest of us when COVID hit. We had started this program as a small program back in 2019 when we were probably helping 250 people. Then COVID hit, and last year it was over 1,000. So far in 2021, it is 2,500. So clearly, this is a growing way to serve our community and their pets and their families, and to keep them out of the shelter. And as a longtime business person before I joined government, I also like the fact that doing good saves money. And, we're looking at $500 to $600 for every animal that enters the shelter. And often we can solve the problem out of the shelter for less than $100. So I really thank the team for really stepping up and going from 200 to 2,000 in a matter of a little over a year, and hope to see this program continue to keep pets with people and out of our shelter.
Well, thank you so much for your hard work and dedication, Mr. Trebetoski. Mr. Gross, would you like to say a few words?
Thank you, Commissioner. Today's accolades were definitely earned by Pet Resources and the dedication and passion of Scott and the pet support team and the staff who creatively ensure that furry family members can be retained, even when owners face life's many challenges. We greatly appreciate the joint and daily partnership that we have with Pet Resources to protect people and pets, and we congratulate our PRC colleagues on their well-deserved recognition.
Very good. Thank you so much. And Mr. Mills, would you like to say a few words?
Well, I would just say that, it's been an honor to be part of this team. And, we strive every day to improve and critique ourselves. And it really, working with Scott and his group, it has been a privilege to see probably some of the finest people and one of the finest organizations, not only in the state of Florida, but I think in the country.
Very good. Well, again, this is a well-deserved honor. Pets today are very much family members, and just appreciate everything you've done to help during these challenging times. And congratulations again on that recognition.
Thank you.
And I also have the privilege of presenting the next recognition. For our last presentation, I'd like to see if Kira Stevens and Parks and Recreation Director Rick Valdez are here today.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Thank you so much for being here.
I haven't seen Kira yet, but I think she's here. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm here.
Oh, there you are. Okay. Thank you so much for being here with us. Hillsborough County Parks and Recreation's adaptive sports program is instrumental in providing year-round sports and recreation that promote physical activity, healthy lifestyles, and recreational and competitive sports opportunities for youth and adults with physical disabilities. The program has enabled people with physical disabilities to lead fulfilling lives by participating in competitive sports. Indeed, Hillsborough County Parks and Recreation's adaptive sports program has taught each athlete to become victors of their circumstances, not victims. From July 17th to July 23rd, 6 young athletes from this signature program had the chance to shine at the 2021 Move United's Junior Nationals, a week-long national sports championship event for young athletes with physical disabilities and or visual impairments through the age of 22. The sports at the event include archery, paratriathlon, powerlifting, swimming, and track and field. Exhibition sports are often included in addition to educational and social opportunities for the athletes, parents, coaches, and officials during the week of the Junior Nationals. After the Junior National events had ended, our 6 skilled athletes came home to Hillsborough County as champions. And they are JT Gersner, track and field, age 11. Danny Canas, track and field, age 16. Logan Krepop, track and field, age 19. Emmanuel Martinez, archery, age 14. Kira Stevens, swimming and track and field, age 17. And Momo Sutton, swimming and track and field, age 14. They brought home 28 gold, 7 silver, and 2 bronze medals while setting 5 national records. Kira Stevens earned 6 gold medals for swimming and 6 gold medals in track and field events. She set 2 national records in the shot put and 400-meter dash. Their hard work is truly inspirational to us all, once again illustrating the success of Hillsborough County Parks and Recreation's adaptive sports program. Thank you to all. Kira, it is such an honor to have you here with us today, and I'd like to invite you to say a few words at this time.
Definitely. So, thank you so much. I joined Team Tampa maybe a couple months ago, and when I just moved here. I did my first Dixie games 6 years ago, and I met Coach Andy, and he taught me a lot about my future in the sport of track and field, swimming, and whatever else I wanted to do in adaptive sports. He was trying to recruit me for the team, and I was like, no, I'm still in New Orleans. I can't do that right now. So 6 years later, I finally moved down to Florida, and I joined the Hillsborough Adaptive Sports community, and I met Coach Mary. And she has been amazing, to say the least, and changed my whole mindset on this sport. I took 2 years off from competing due to an injury and due to COVID restrictions. So I was in a really bad mental health state of mind for competing. Immediately after meeting her and training with her for just one day, I changed my mindset entirely, and I am so grateful for that. And I hope to continue to train with Coach Sage and Coach Mary for a couple years until I'm hopefully going off to college. And next year, I'm hoping to compete at junior nationals in the archery, the powerlifting, the track and field, and the swim events. And I am so thankful to be on this call today. So thank you so much.
Well, thank you again for being here. And do you have your medals on display in the background?
Yes.
Very good. Those look amazing. And congratulations again. Those are well deserved. We're so proud that you brought those to Hillsborough County. Mr. Valdez, would you like to say a few words?
Yes, sir. And thank you, Commissioner White and fellow board members. It is an honor and a privilege to receive this recognition on behalf of our adaptive sports team, athletes, and coaches. They are a great example of hard work and determination, and we thank our Board of County Commissioners, our County Administrator, Bonnie Wise, our Deputy County Administrator, Greg Hordell, and our Assistant County Administrator, Dexter Barge, for your ongoing support and for giving us the ability to showcase the great work we are doing in Hillsborough County as we continue to be a leader in the United States for adaptive sports and recreation programs. I could not be more proud of our phenomenal athletes, our dedicated coaches, Mary Kales and Sage that were just mentioned, who trained these athletes and traveled with them to the Junior Olympics, and the entire Parks and Recreation team for their commitment to making this program a success. This group is truly inspirational, as you just heard, and they really do help make Hillsborough County the best place to live, work, and play.
Well, thanks again, Rick, and thanks for your leadership. We appreciate all the good work that comes out of our Parks and Recreation Department.
Thank you, sir.
And thanks again, Kira. So this concludes our ceremony. I want to thank all of you for being here today and thank our award recipients for the valuable work they do to help make Hillsborough County the best county in Florida as well as the nation. And with that being said, this meeting's adjourned.